Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. I've been doing some curating and I've been doing some extra playing. Uh, let's trade this one out and see if we can uh, curate for more gold. We're at 3130, so we have a hunter and mage overlap that we will play today. I don't want to play an arena run. They have announced what this is going to be. It's going to be called Tavern Brawls. It's going to be a weekly challenge thing where, well, you basically, the rules are going to be changed in different ways. They're going to either give you a set deck to play, they're going to change how things work. Let's see. I got a watch and learn quest, which got me this pack. All these cards, there's a golden common. Alright. So let's see what that all translates into. 2 cards for extra. And then let's see, we have the snipe here. And let's click this and disenchant it for an extra. Yep. I mean, I just don't see myself ever having the... So that got me 50. I can just create this for 40. So that got me 10 dust right there. See what else. I don't think I can craft anything for 50. Interesting. I wonder why that specific card was so cheap to craft. Must be a very must be a common. What can I say? Got 2 of those. And 2 of those. And that was a normal deck. So we got normal decks, classic cards, through the watch and learn. Whereas the arena is going to be giving us Goblins vs. Gnomes card, and the Tavern Brawl, I don't know the prices or anything. That's the real question. Is the Tavern Brawl going to be a free weekly thing, or is it going to be a put another 150 in it? And if it's put another 150 in it, well then the quests don't add up anymore. Let's see. What was I playing today? Hunter and Mage. I haven't been having a lot of luck with Hunter lately. Hopefully we can get 3 victories. I played 2 of the 5 victories offline early, that way we can have a good chance of getting this all done. With Tavern Brawls and Arena Runs and
let the hunt begin.
And quests, that certainly adds to the appeal of Hearthstone. It's gonna make the game feel a lot better in that, because we're going to just be, what am I trying to say? It's gonna make it a lot more diverse. It's gonna give us some different things to do. It's gonna really help, I feel.
Is someone injured?
Now, if they take up that 4th slot, that means that if they want to add anything more, they probably will have to give some thought to that and redesign the whole thing. Interesting. I don't want to waste the owl on this one. Really? I might waste the owl on this one, actually. Play this. It gives us Core Hound for 3. Nice. Smash the face. Done. I think I want to get this out there. Put a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand. Well, gee, I hope it's not Core Hound you just got. Although all my cards were pretty good there.
Job's done.
So 9, 18, 27, three hits and I've got this. If he can't get something else out there. He's drawing cards. Okay. Adjacent. Ones have this, and we'll just go ahead and do this, and we'll attack with this. Okay. So that's enough right there to win. He got Unleashed the Hound. Well, what's he gonna do? Let's see. Play this. Play this. And attack this. I've got him totally done. Doesn't matter. 3 turns with this. Misdirection. See, this would charge. And this. And that. Next turn, should have him. So, right now I'm in the middle of the Steam sale, and while it would be much better if I had enough subscribers and fans to be gifting me or trading, I don't even know how it works, really. I don't know how you can trade games or gift games.
Is someone injured?
It seems like it's probably a little bit more difficult than I thought it was. But it would be really nice if I had some loyal fans that were doing that and just filling my reserves with the old games that are out there, so that I have enough games to play for the rest of this year until the next Steam sale, probably. But since none of that happened, I managed to again invest in myself and show some faith in myself, which, I mean, I'm down to pennies now, pretty much, as far as money I have. But I got about 50 games through a very good publisher pack of Telltale games. So that's pretty much The Walking Dead, Telltale, or Traveler's Tales, maybe?
Uther!
Maybe it's called
I
Traveler's
will
Tales,
fight with
and
honor.
Telltale
You
is the
asked
Lego
for it.
one. I was wondering about that. The ones that did The Walking Dead, and The Wolf Among Us, and all that. The storyline based games, which I think will work really well, actually. Let's see. That'll give me a whole bunch of games that I can go through. There's definitely some games that I would still like to get. Uh, it was a difficult decision. If I had some more money, I would have gotten the Eidos collection, which really was just, I wanted to get it for the newest Tomb Raider, but it would have given me all the old Tomb Raiders, so I could have just gone through them since I haven't really played any of them before, and that would have been
Reporting for duty.
50, 60, maybe even 70 games. There you go. And that's what I'm really looking for right now. It's the second or third day of the Steam sale. So people on the internet keep saying don't buy anything until the last day unless it's a daily deal or a publisher bundle. And so I'm trying to follow those instructions and spend as much money, as little money as possible. And I don't know if I'm gonna really find anything more, or be able to afford anything more. If you're holding a dragon. Duplicate that. And smash that in the face. There is definitely a problem with the Steam sale. It's just not new games, it's not pre-order games. You're doing a summer sale, there are no games. New games really coming out at this time. The next one is next one's gonna be Batman, which barely really want to play it. There was a bundle with like Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, and several other games. A lot of those publisher bundles have all these old games that I really haven't ever even considered playing, so they're not even on my radar. And then a lot of the independent things aren't from a major publisher, so then you end up saying, well, I could spend $60 and get 50 games and spend about $2 a game on a publisher bundle, or I could spend $3 to $5 on this newer independent title. There are definitely some new games on there that only start at 10, but they're only marked down like 10%, so now they're 9, so they're actually more expensive. And then there's like one very specific example. I would like to play the Honey Pop, this game called Honey Pop, which is a puzzle matching game and relationship dating game and sex game, which there's that third part that's the problem. There are videos of it on YouTube and it's kind of funny to watch if you're old enough and mature enough to watch it. But they have to sit there and edit out things, and it would be a lot of work, and it'd be really silly type of game. I don't even really think that it's probably the right direction I should go with my channel. Oh, that was a waste. I could have won right there, and
Job's done.
if I just smashed him in the face and fire blast him, I would have won. Wasn't paying attention. But I would kind of just for a spotlight or something, maybe like to play that. And a lot of these shorter, quick things might just be spotlights. They might even not be spotlights. There are a few games out there that I would like to just play. And for one reason or another, they wouldn't make great YouTube videos. Ignoring Honey Pop for the moment, there's two games out now that, let's see, what do we want to continue as? Druid and Hunter. We'll play as Druid. Another. There's one called 1 Million, which is a puzzle matching game too, just coincidentally. And you just keep on playing till you get 1,000,000 points. But I don't know how many episodes I'd really could make out of it, because you'd just be sitting there watching me play a puzzle matching game. It would be a real short series if it was even a series. And then the same guy made a sequel to it called You Must Build a Boat, which you would think it would be 1,000,001 or 1 million or 2 million or something like that, but okay. He needs to put his like name in front of it. He needs to be
Job's done.
Joe Bob's 1 million. Joe Bob's You Must Build a Bob. But whatever his name is, I doubt it's Joe Bob. There's a one called 60 Seconds I would like to play. I don't know how many times I could play it and make a series out of it. Let's see.
Job's done.
Fez, it was on slight sale. A lot of things were barely on sale. Even the newer things in particular, it's like this is 10%, this is 20%. I've heard people say they've caught companies taking things off the Steam store and then putting them back on 20% higher, then marking them down 20%, so it's even more expensive. Or marking them down 10%, so it's actually 10% more than it was the week before. All kinds of shenanigans, and
what to do.
It is definitely important to think about the games you're getting and know about them. I did buy one game mostly on just word of mouth, that I know a lot of other people said that it was good, and that's I should have used this ability once. Oh, this guy was already frozen. Never mind. Couldn't have. I did right. I was gonna say I should have used this ability and then attacked him, but I was already frozen. Darn it. I hate when they do this.
My shield for Argon. Job's done.
There was Bioshock, Bioshock 2, Bioshock 3. I would have no real problem. Bioshock Infinite is the third one, of course. I would have no problem getting that. That's a series I probably do want to cover at some point, but they're all old games.
I wonder.
Besides Batman, I have no idea. I have no idea what games are coming out. They really haven't talked about it. I mean, I know Batman and Fallout 4. And that's it as far as new games. Would I want to get like Mortal Kombat? Maybe. I wouldn't mind really running through it real quick, running through the story mode real quick, and doing all of that garbage. I'm not a great fighter, so I'm not gonna get a bunch of fighting games. I'd like some more card or board games, if we could find them, if they exist. Alright.
Running a program. Hug.
Let's see, let's kill this one.
Job's done.
I'd like to find some more strategy games. I'd like to find some more diverse games. Having a bunch of story-based things. Now I'm gonna be very story-heavy, so I would have loved to get like the Borderlands everything. Borderlands 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait a minute, there is no 3 or 4 yet. But all Borderlands in particular was full of DLC, and so
Bathe in flames.
let's see.
For the wild. Job's done.
There we go. In particular, I'd like to play Borderlands 2. I'm hoping there might be some transfer there, where Borderlands 2 actually transfers over your character and your progress. I follow Randy Pitchford, the guy in charge of Gearbox Studios, the company that made Borderlands, and they have their shift code stuff that all the time they are how do I want to do this? I guess I want to do it that way. So all the time on Twitter, he is giving away shift codes, and the great thing about the shift codes that is their own built-in system is you can just put them in. It's not first come, first serve, I don't believe. So you just put the codes in, they give you golden keys. Golden keys opens the chest, it gives you some pretty good guns and equipment. And it's not like the Steam codes debacle that Twitter is, where people put these Steam codes on and exactly 1 second later some stupid bot has taken the Steam code and claimed it, and so some nefarious person has gotten the game instead of a real fan. And some people try to fix that by putting a little puzzle, leaving out a character and making you guess, which doesn't really work because you only get like 6 guesses on Steam before they lock you out for an hour. So you could even guess 0 through 9. But that doesn't really work too. Really what it should be is like, it's more risky, but it should be more like the retweet this tweet thing and then we'll private message the winner. But then anytime those contests happen, you just wonder, was there ever really even a prize? That's
I'll put a stop to that.
the only thing you can really do is if you're gonna waste your time, and it all is a huge waste of time, really, is stick with people that actually announce like a name and a last initial is the winner. See if people actually tweet back, thanks for the victory. If they're it's a bigger company and they got pictures of them actually handing prizes to people, like Razer gives away prizes, and Microsoft gives away prizes every now and then, and they'll post pictures of the winners at, usually it's at some kind of convention, like right now E3, but at least you know then it's not a scam site. And then of course don't enter contests that say put your contact info in this comment section, and then you go look at the comment section and you as a third party can read their contact info. That's just gonna get you on a spam list.
For the wilds.
Too unprofessional, if that's the right term. If somebody can't even create a contest form that only gives the info to the people, they have to use some kind of WordPress comments form for their entry.
I'm sorry.
Haven't had any success in winning anything lately. I've won some things in the past as a child, but maybe I had more free time or what. I don't know. Maybe I was luckier back then.
My magic will tear
But
you apart.
also the internet, back when I was a kid, was hardly anywhere near had as many people on. So it wouldn't really surprise me if the competition has just gone extremely higher now that everybody's online and everybody's trying. Not just everybody in a city or state or country, but all over the world. I haven't received any of the news from E3 yet. That's where I will start getting more information about what games are coming out.
Rexa versus Valera.
Watch.
Back on the Steam sale, I would have liked to get the Lego games.
Begin.
There's a whole bunch of Lego games. I would like to eventually go through them all. If I can go through them all in a pretty good fashion, that would be nice. But they are very kind of slow games, so I don't know if I would shoot for full 100%, like all achievements unlocked in that scenario. It actually,
Job done.
darn it. It actually wouldn't probably be a great idea to try to do that. There's like so many of them. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. That would be silly. Alright, so I want to play this in the turn. But I do want to run through the storyline, I think. Run through the storyline, most of the, and all of the levels. Let's see. Probably cheat quite a lot. I think it would make sense to cheat. Most of the Lego games allow you to put in codes to receive and unlock Usually you need like the stud magnet, the multipliers, the item, the spare parts detectors, everything that unlocks it, pretty much anything. Putting those codes in right at the beginning will make a much smoother transition through the game. And we would have so many of them to do. That's the real tragedy if I get the Lego games in particular, is I've played almost all of them already. I have like the Lego Hobbit for Xbox 360 right now, just sitting on my shelf, and I've never played it, but I have about 12 more of them that I have played to 100%ing the game.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
But yeah, if I could get that, that would be a pretty good thing. Let's see. If I bring this, I will have charge next time, and I think that's what I want. So if this one kills this one will get at +2/+1. Then ideally I'd like to summon this one and kill that one. He's getting them powered up. Does he have something that will kill this guy? Then he can attack my face? Well, I guess he can attack with this and attack my face.
Too soon.
Okay, that sucked. Summon this guy, see if I can scare him into attacking mine. Nope. He can do 4 more damage. Win. How many games have we played? Even attacking this one's only gonna do that. I've lost again. Let's do one more game and then we'll call it an episode.
Well played.
Don't really feel like I did play well there.
The best deals anywhere.
Turns out that at some point, or either at some point I disabled it, or by default, the NVIDIA experience doesn't look for new drivers. So I've been running a month-old driver, which is annoying because my video card was definitely giving me trouble yesterday and doing the same thing that my laptop video card was doing, overheating, and when it overheats the driver stops responding. I assume it's overheating. I assume it's That's the
Malfurion
issue
versus
with it.
Gul'dan.
So
Your soul
I
shall
got
be
stuck in the
mine.
middle of
I
yesterday
must protect the wild.
downloading a new driver while uploading a video, which while also dealing with the Steam sale and their stupid little cookie clicker clone game that unlocks more sales. At this point, I figured out, as far as the Steam sale monster game is what it's called, you can simply just get the upgrades so it automatically does damage, and there's enough other people doing automatic damage or sitting there and clicking for you that you don't ever have to really upgrade the damage you do when you click on there. Now that won't, it doesn't seem to get you gold, so sometimes they'll
Put this apple on your head.
use a special item that will give you gold for every click you do, and you still would want to click. Unfortunately, I really cannot be a part of any of this. It shouldn't be, because I have arthritis in my fingers and nothing is going to make that come back and be awful painful like a clicker game where you're just sitting there and it's just like click 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 click. You don't want to do that when you have arthritis. That's not good. But I can contribute by upgrading the auto shoot thing, which every like second or so does automatic damage. So we got up to at the end of the second day when the game ended. It ends after one day, 24 hours. I had enough gold and things. I got up to level 1,600. And that gave me a ton of star points that could be used to purchase items for the next day. And so I used that to purchase a bunch of treasure chests, which probably was the wrong thing to get, but maybe it was the right thing, because the treasure chest gives you 100,000 gold every time, and I had like 70 of them. So that got me a lot of stuff to upgrade. Let's see. So you can only play one item of the same type per level. So I went through the very first 70 levels, just give me a treasure chest, give me a treasure chest, give me a treasure chest, and keep on doing that as I'm upgrading everything.
I greet you.
And on occasion you have to upgrade your
Bathe in flame.
your health, but that's pretty much the only thing you have to do. Let's see.
For the wild. Job done.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got to 1600 yesterday and we'll get to level 3200 or more by the end of this one. There is a limiting factor in it, though I can tell, because it takes a while for the game to load in a level. Even at the beginning, where everybody is getting it done, doing an entire level in like 1 second, it's still taking several seconds to load. Darn it. Well, is gonna be into me. I have no desire to play another game. It's time to take a little bit of a break. So, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I need you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out, and I really do need the help. Also, I need people to donate and support. You can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click that, donate some funds to me. Even $1 would, I mean, this is really where $1 would help. Like, $1 might be another game, another whole series of multiple episodes, because that's what the Steam sale is doing right now. $1 for some games, $2, $3 games. So even the smallest amount really would help. It really would. And you don't have to wait till the Steam sale. I want to buy the new games too, and having funds to do it helps. If you want to follow or friend me on basically any social media sites, which also helps out, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.